Hello everyone, Julie is here. I'm very glad to see you today. Giving you time to connect, and we will start in a few seconds. So I'm very glad to see you today, guys. Really appreciate that you find time to join me and draw with me today. So what we will be doing, just will let you know that today we will be drawing these beautiful poppy flowers. And it's early spring now, and they are blooming everywhere, and they're so beautiful. So what you will need just a piece of paper. I'm having a small part here, so I'm using this one, but you can use whatever you wish. I have also prepared a bigger scale part for drawing today, and it's a little bit whiter. If you have white paper, it's absolutely fine. And so I'm using A4 format paper and pencils, color pencils. It could be pastel pencils, it could be soft pastel, whatever you have. So, and even if it's a graphite pencil, it's absolutely fine. So we will be drawing flowers, and I'm giving you a few seconds just to grab your drink. I'm having a glass of water here, and you can take yours just to enjoy, relax, and spend this 45 minutes with me drawing beautiful flowers and making some purpose and difference. And you can also just frame this beautiful painting, and when you will finish, and it will be a beautiful decoration for your living space or kitchen, whatever you will decide to do with it. So I'm just giving you a few seconds to be ready. We'll try not to draw too fast today, so that is why I'm taking bigger scale paper. And if you will need to stop and take your time, enjoy, and then I will save this video on my YouTube channel, and you will be able to rewatch it, or just send me some messages here into chat in order I can see the time too fast, or if you will have any questions. And I think that it's a beautiful time of the year now. It's spring, and even in lockdown we have still opportunity to enjoy the beauty of nature, the beauty of flowers, and this is just fantastic to appreciate little things. And what I found about drawing, it helps to relax, to enjoy, and a little like to flow all your thoughts and even questions or something if you are adapting now, just to relax and to create something beautiful and to enjoy, and just to feel this happiness and relaxation and to get this beautiful piece of art. So I think all are ready now, and we can start. Just let me know if you are ready, if you have taken all your pencils. I will be using this pastel pencils here, but you can use soft pastel if you have, or it can be just a graphite pencil here. Whatever you have, it doesn't actually matter. Just to find out if you are drawing with colors, then you will need green, red, yellow color, a little bit purple and white. If you are drawing on white paper, you will probably need different shades of green in order to show some lights and shades on your poppy flowers. And so I will just switch my screen now in order we can start and enjoy this evening together. And I'm really happy that you are joining me now. So I will be switching to my table. Hope you are ready. Yeah, here we go. So this is my paper. It's almost white, I would say. It's a little bit in yellow, so it's not so dark as we have here. So I will just maybe place some, organize my space today, giving you the idea of what we will be drawing and just place it here in order you can see the reference. It's actually my drawing, so I was drawing it from my mind, no photos or something, so we will follow my drawing today. Hope you are ready, guys. So I will just take just a pencil. It's a little like in purple, it's called Mars Violet, but it's some brown one, and I will be drawing the idea of my poppy flower. So we will start with composition on the page. So I will be drawing 3 flowers here and on bigger scale. So I have one flower here, and it's like when you study the shape of the flower, which is important here. We will be working with you in if it's in paints, I would say alla prima, in a fast manner of drawing. So if you would like to go in more details, you can take your time and then go into more details. I'm drawing now just almost a circle, but it's a little bit squished, like not an oval, but mostly a circle, like a flower, to make, if you can see it, a shape of flower. And here it will be another flower. I will be drawing like a bell shape. I'm just giving the idea and playing with the composition here. So just showing a bell shape here. So bell shape and circles, 2 circles. It's a little bit squished, so almost oval here. So it will be somewhere in the middle between bell and circle here. So we just give the idea, not pressing too hard, and I know you can't maybe see it so good, but you just follow. And maybe this flower can be, it's on the first part, it's near to you, it can be even bigger, and as far it goes it becomes smaller size. So I will make this flower bigger one circle, then a little bit smaller, and the bell flower will be here. So I will also have 2 buds here, so 1 bud somewhere here. It's just about the location on your canvas. Now we are just playing around and finding the best position. Just it's not this stem with beads will be somewhere here, so it's a circle almost, and 1 bud here. So, and you can play around, add more buds and go like this. So we just placed it almost a little bit in diagonal like, but we now playing with the composition on our canvas, and can easily rub it out and go. If you're using pastels, soft pastels, you do the same, just finding the position of it. And I will just give an idea of stems, and they are just not going in perfect way. Maybe the bud must be a little bit bigger, so I'm just playing around now and just finding the best way. So it will be curved line here. I'm just finding the best way how to place all these flowers beautifully on my canvas. And I'm not into much detail now, just giving the idea, and maybe I will go even here. So my stem is not that perfectly straight. It's live, so it's maybe some wind is blowing or something is going on. So I'm playing around with it and just showing the idea. I'm too much into color, light and shape, and this is more important what I found with years of drawings, that I really enjoy drawing with color and enjoy playing with the light and shade. And for me this is really interesting to play with it. While if you are, maybe you can be more into academic drawing and you want to get some academic basics of drawing, then it's a great idea to go and study with me. Is the best opportunity, of course, to study with me, and you can do it online. So if you are interested, then stay tuned, and there will be information about the upcoming course. And don't forget to subscribe on my YouTube and Instagram channel, just not to miss this information. When the course will be ready, we will start going and learning how to draw the basics. But even if you are joining this evening to spend with purpose with me now today, this is a great opportunity to relax, to enjoy the drawing. So you see, I'm just playing around with stems and with forms. So it's all about the forms when you are drawing flowers. So we have already got the picture of it, and now I will start drawing the details. And I'm working in like etude fast manner drawing, and if you want to go into more details, then you can go with this painting even after this live and add more details, and then you can even get more realistic or even deeper realistic picture if you are interested in this kind of drawing. So I'm just drawing in the middle of the flower, drawing an oval and giving the shape like it's a little box. It's going up, showing the shape. So this is the middle part. Hope you are with me and let me know if I'm too fast for you. So, and now I'm just drawing the petals of our poppy. So it goes somewhere here, and then I will draw some folding parts here. It's waves actually, and I will try to keep it to real life and give the idea of 5 petals, but you can make more. Some of them really have more petals, and this is absolutely fine. So I'm making them a little bit curved and not straight, like they're not even, and then going around the shape. I'm not pressing too much, I'm just not paying too much attention how my hand is waving. I'm just going free, giving freedom to my hand. So one is almost ready. Then I'm having this bud here, and I will just show its beginning, and I will also show that we can see the petals here. So we will draw like probably a smaller part here, and then I will show with the red color here that it's already some petals are going up, and we will work with the stems later a little bit. So, and now I will go to this one. Just I'm working all around the paper at once, and this is my buds here, so we will add, and this is steam pod, and this is a circle actually, and then it has a straight line, and I will draw this wave line, and it goes around. So, and now I will start drawing this one. This flower is looking to the right, so I will start with the petals, and they will be turned to the right as well. So my middle part will be somewhere here. I'm just drawing this circle line, and then I will be drawing some petals, easy like this, and here we go, and one more here. So and you see how our poppy is coming up. So like this, and then I wrap out unnecessary part and maybe make them a little bit. So one steam, and I need one more. So just put this poppy flower, and here we go. And a little curved line here. So when our picture will be ready, we'll just work in with the color, and this is just my favorite part. And what I like about the drawing is that it really, when you know all the basics, it's really like not much of thinking about it, just following, relaxing and drawing, and this is a great skill to have. And thank you for spending this time with me with purpose and drawing together. So I'm going to this flower now. It looks upwards, so I'm just give the idea, some petals going up, and then the main petal will be here, and then I'm drawing this one. And repeating these lines just eventually like this. Here we go. So our poppies are almost ready. Maybe we will make this but a little bit bigger. We will see how it will work with the color pencils. So give me an idea if you are ready to go with color pencils or pastels, what you are drawing with. Just I hope you are ready to go for coloring. And I will start with this flower now. I will just be drawing the middle part of it, giving an idea of the central part. So we are not like into much details going here, but just giving the idea of the flower. And in the middle it can be a little bit purple and a little bit black here. Just we'll mix the colors. And I'm not drawing leaves here just because of this composition, but you can also add leaves if you want then at the end when we will finish drawing this picture. You can also draw some leaves. I will keep it simple like this, and I will start drawing with my pastels colors, and I will take a little bit green here. So just green, purple, mixing around, mixing the colors and not worrying too much. So I will actually go in with dark purple, and now I will be adding some lighter one in order you can see the difference. And even you can use, if you don't have purple, you can mix it up with navy. And here we go. If you're working with pastels, then you can use your fingers, and this is good about pastels. But if you drawing with color pencils, this is absolutely fine, and you just go into more details here and adding some shapes and colors. And I will use this green one just to shade it, and now I will be using red. I will go from darker to lighter one, so I just show an idea of this petal now. It will be darker here, and then I will be adding some lighter colors here. So I'm just following this line and mixing the colors. So I'm adding some light red here, and then a little bit lighter to the end of the petal. So I'm shading it up, and you can use also soft rubber if you need. And then I will be just coloring with white to show the light spot and mixing it up. And I will be adding some purple color here. Have this purple, maybe it's a little bit different, so I like it more. And a little of even black, I would say. And it's not like straight line, it's going a little bit longer here in the middle and shorter to the end of the petal. So, and we will be coloring in this manner almost all petals. So we're coming from one petal to another, and I will add, already I will show you on one petal the idea, in order you can do it yourself, adding some yellow and light yellow. And I need more pencils here. So I'm mixing the colors, and if you are using your pencils, you do the same. They can be mixed absolutely greatly, evenly, and I'm just giving the skirt line. And what I will do this with black pencil, I will show the idea of these dots. So, and some black here also in the center. My pastels is not like drawing well on each other, so I have to press it. And even white to show the light. So you see. So, and just now I will be coloring all petals in this way. So, and we will get some beautiful colors, and then a little bit pink, a little bit purple, and a little bit even black. And I need more green, I would say here light green in the center. And I will go around with this coloring all around and then mash it up. Just rub it a little bit, and then we will add some more details. So let's color it up and have some fun. And this is my favorite part of all drawing, is coloring. Whatever I'm coloring with, it doesn't matter for me actually. If it pastels, if it watercolors, if it, like, the technique would be different of course, but the joy you get is the same. So, and darker here. So I'm using purple, dark, it's called purple, yeah, here. And then use my fingers. I'm trying not to mix too much and show the idea of light and shadow, light and shadow. This is the most important, to play around. So, and at the end of petals they will be lighter, so mix the colors, use some maybe light pink or maybe white, and just mix it up. So I like how it goes. So, and I will use lighter red here. Oh, it's broken. I need another one, so I'll use this one. So it's good to have many pencils. When something is broken, you can use another one. So just let me know how it goes. Hope I'm not too fast. Just mixing with the finger and going to lighter one. So this lighter purple I will be using here. And then mix the colors. So just mixing it up, use the color. But the petals won't be only red, they have a little bit pink, like this. And they can have a little bit white and yellow and even green, because reflection will be here from petals and buds. So we go around. And you see we are already getting beautiful flower here. So and I'm coloring with lighter red and then going darker in the center and lighter to the end of petals. So and adding some lightened shadows, and we'll mix it up with my white pencil, pastel pencil. But if you are drawing with soft pastel, with chalk, then you mix it with your finger, and it's probably even easy to do this. But I'm drawing with these pencils, so I'm more close to the technique of color pencils. So if you're drawing with color pencils, then you will get the idea how I'm walking around. So just you add a little bit purple and pink, and then I will color it with a red one, so it won't be so purple. And you can use even black. And my source of light will be going from left corner. So I need to drop some lights here just to make it yellow. And I will drop probably somewhere here. So I'm showing that the light is sun is shining, and that my petals are also becoming shiny here. And if you want to go more with white, so this is like you can take your time and do it. But if I will be too fast going with the other part of the drawing, then just you got the idea already how to do it, then just go follow me, and then you will finish the other petals later when you will have time just to finish them. Just if I am too fast, follow with me, but I hope you are all on time and doing all the same. So the middle part will be darker, and I can add even more black dots here. So, and they're not even, so we don't have circle of dots. They are randomly going around, because it's nature. It's everything almost, not always symmetrical in nature, but it's still as beautiful as it is. So, and even later you can add some more details and go with more details here. So I will just show some lights in order to make them shiny and beautiful and smiling flowers and happiness. So, and I will rub it out, add some details later. You always can come back later and add some details. And when I'm working out on this paper, what I found out like right now is different paper you need to press and draw differently. Like on different paper it works differently, even comparing to this one. Still don't know which one I like more, so it's all about trying and choosing something that appeals to you most. Which paper you prefer? Would it be black one or white one? So you decide here. So now we are going to another flower, and I will show them the idea with buds, how we work. So I'm starting with the dark red, just to follow, because this part of the flower would be in shadow and the end of the leaves would be in light. So like this, and here also you see the center, it will be the same as here. So I will use black in order to show that it's dark, and then I will use some purple and a little bit green and mix it up. Here how it goes. So, and also add some light, spotlight here. So also just you can add spotlights in the flowers as well, so don't forget about it. We can come to it later. And now I'm just will be using a lighter red and go mixing colors here. Just relax, mix it up. Here we go. Just with lighter. So if you use your finger, it's absolutely fine. So this what I like about pastels, that with color pencils you will have to color everything, while with pastels you just can use your finger and add some color here faster. So I getting the flower like this, and then what I will be doing, I'm just add some, give this idea, and some white in the middle also to show some spotlights. My white is not like, it's harder to work here with white, I would say. I'll try to use just ordinary pens, so to show this. Yeah, this is better. And now I will be mixing with white and adding some spotlights to my flowers and showing on the petals. And then don't forget about yellow, and in shadow it will be still warm shadow but darker ones, so use your purple, and you can even use a little bit blue. I will try, maybe I don't have this navy blue, but you can still use it, like I'm going with navy, and it looks great. So you can mix navy with purple and it also can work for you. And then my light goes here, so I'm adding some yellow on the petals, and I'm playing, what you see, I'm just playing around, that's it. It's very simple. And if you have never painted before or drawing before, It doesn't mean that you can't draw. You can. Of course you can. So that is why I'm so happy that you joining me today for drawing, relaxing and enjoying this time together, this beautiful evening. An island is just now blooming with all these beautiful flowers. You can see them all around. So I need to make some shadows here, and I probably will use even this dark sepia green. It's green with a little bit brown because I want to add some warm color to my shadow. It will be usually warm shadows here because it's flowers in nature, and then a little bit purple, and I can go with lighter green when going into steams. I will just give you the idea. The steams I'm walking around, I'm trying to give not straight line like straight line everywhere. No, I'm doing it here and here, going around. I'm just playing around with it. I'm giving it life. I'm trying to show the idea. So this is my white and I'm mixing it up. So the lightest one will be at the end here. So it will be the lightest part of the flower and the darkest part will be here. So that is why I'm trying to light it up here and then we'll play it darker there. So I will use some, maybe even purple, pink, a little bit pink, not purple, pink. Yeah, just a little bit pink here because it's lighter. And then some white. And my red is gone with these pencils, and I will still want to make them the feeling of red poppies. So you see what I'm doing. I'm just shading and adding the color, and slowly want to spend. The more details to add, the better it will be looking. But I'm just going now not on details too much. I'm just showing the shape of the flower, and I'm showing also the colors, the lights, and this is like for me, I'm all care about now. For me, this is the most important now. And adding these dots with even purple and black make it very playful. That's it. So for this flower almost finished. Just rub it around. If you smash something around, I'm just rubbing it around, and I can walk longer on this flower, but I won't be staying too long, and we'll go to this one. So giving you time to shade while walking, adding some shadows here and giving you time to color, and we will go to the next one. So some red. So here we go. Hope you finished with your flowers, and we can move forward and go to our next one. So now I will go to this one, and it will be lighter part of the flowers because it's on the top. So I will start with yellow. You see what I'm doing? I'm just starting with yellow. It's almost yellow poppies here. I'm joking, of course. Not almost, they're not yellow, but they can be. I have seen already some. But we will be just drawing red ones. So I'm just following. I'm using lighter red, not too dark. I'm just coloring it. I'm trying to follow the pattern of the flower. So you go from here and following this way, following, giving the idea. Even if you are coloring with simple pencils, which can be rather professional one. You know, there are so many you can buy now online. So I'm using only dark a little bit here. It will be almost lighter flower of all because it is on the top of our composition and it's near to the sun. And I'm shading it up with white pencil. And I need to use a rubber here because too many details. So, and even I'm on the flower, it doesn't mean I can use green. I can. And we'll add it somewhere here. Because recently it was just a bud and it became a flower. And when it mixes up with the colors, it's becoming, you see, it's becoming absolutely different colors. So, and I'm using this white pencil, just giving the idea. If it's too pale, then as I see from mine, I will add more red color here in the shadow, because this light part, it still will be light because sun is shining, but here I have all right to add some brighter red color. And mixing it up. If you still think it must be darker, then we can go darker, but I will see now how it goes, and we'll probably add some even purple just to shade it up. It's purple, yeah, from the bottom of the flower, just adding a little of purple and then rub it out. And here we go. So yeah, it already looks like a flower. So I will go into the stems now because of our time, and you can work on more details lately. And I give you an idea of how it works. So let me know. Don't forget to send your beautiful artwork then when you will finish. I would like to see what you get. And I know many of you are so creative. They're doing just fantastic drawings, and I love watching them. When you send them and sharing with me, I'm so happy that many of you are just having great imagination. And now I will be working with holding all them with and I'm trying not to follow this line like everywhere. It's not a firm line. It's a little bit here, a little bit there. I'm giving the idea of this theme, and this is like when you don't walk in this manner of deeper realism, then you just give an idea of steam, and you make your brain to walk and to draw details itself. So you give some food for your brain in this manner of drawing. So I'm very eventually adding some lines, and then I will use. Here we go. And we'll be shading this as well. So now I will be using lighter yellow and adding them everywhere eventually and mixing it up. So just mix the green a little bit light, a little bit green here and there and everywhere. And just use the finger to make it softer looking on the paper. And I'm drawing on, I think, canson paper now. So different paper, different feelings. So, and now I will add some lighter lights here. So my light goes from here, you remember, that is why I'm just adding a little bit yellow, and on steams as well. But I'm not going the straight light everywhere, but a little bit here, a little bit there, just dropping the light. Maybe less light here but more here because it's drop. So I'm still trying to think where there will be more or less. But walking all around, trying to do it fast and simple and still keep a beautiful picture of poppies, and hope you're enjoying it. So I'm using another shade of a little bit like pan green, and again shading the stems. And you know that our poppy flowers, our stems, they have a lot of hair. So now I will have to show this hair. And if you are working on white paper, you just use a light green for hair on the stems. But if you are working on some beige or some toned paper, gray or maybe black, then you can use white pencil. I will try to use white. I'm not sure if I will see it now. We'll just check. And I will be doing like this, adding, can you see it on the screen, some hairs here, and maybe I will just add it all around eventually, this white, and then I will try some light green, because on this paper it's rather light, it's almost white. So I will be doing this lighter green, just showing this hair growing around, and they are everywhere on stems and leaves if you will be adding some leaves. So just give an idea, and you can work with more details later. Just giving an idea of this hair, that they are really covering the whole body of stems. Oh. And you can go into more details here. So I will rub it out all this mess I have done. And you already can see these hairs here, and you can use light green as I do, just a little bit like this. Yeah, this is absolutely great. So we go with this, and I hope you enjoy my lessons, like drawing with me. Let me know in comments if you really enjoy and like drawing with me. If you want to see more videos from me, then support with your like, subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to send your artworks. And if you are interested in my courses, online courses of studying drawing, the basics of drawing, then also just send me email or send me a letter or send me a text on Instagram or in YouTube. You can also leave a comment, so I will know that you are interested and we can go on with it. Just taking some purple here, so it's a purple, and it's really a lot of colors and reflections will be here. So we are already getting a beautiful picture. Like, I can work on it for hours to add some more details, but it's still a great idea. Oh, my pencil is dropping. So a great idea, understanding of the flowers, and I love poppies, and they're so bright and beautiful and bringing good mood to us all. So especially in this time of the year, in this situation, I think it's priceless to have beautiful nature and flowers all around us. So I will add some just purple here, trying to add, but working hard on this paper. It's not mixing up, I would say. So yeah, and then smashing it up. Yeah, and giving the idea of these buds, and you can see. So here we go, and I hope you enjoyed drawing with me. Thank you guys for drawing. I really enjoyed drawing with you, and time is going up, and I will be adding some details and posting it, this video, on YouTube, so you can rewatch it and follow. Take a pause it and take your time and just draw with me and share your beautiful artworks. I really love drawing with you guys. So hope you enjoyed. I will switch the screen to say you goodbye and wish you beautiful evening. So guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for drawing with me. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. I really love drawing with you, my friends. I wish you a beautiful evening to enjoy this beautiful time of the year, spring, and enjoy the beauty of nature. Love you guys. Bye bye. See you soon.